rates. Dali na po natin yung unprogrammed funds, Congressman Salceda, kasi napaka-risky niya compared po sa mga risk sa program appropriations. You remove the UAs, you remove the risk for misuse. So yan po ang aking pananaw dyan. Gusto ko lang pong tumutok sa isang foreign assisted project. Ito yung Metro Manila Subway Project na discuss na ito ni Justice Bende. Ito pong subway project na yan, I happen to live in Mindanao Avenue. At ilang years na po kaming traffic dun sa Mindanao Avenue because yung pangunahing istasyon ng subway ay nasa magsisimula po sa, malapit po sa bahay ko eh. So traffic po kami dun. Ang press release po ng gobyerno, matatapos po yung subway na ito, makakatulong sa ating mga kababayan, it will spur economic growth within NCR and for the country, is that it will be finished by 2028. Hindi po ba?
Yes,
But that's not going to happen anymore, Madam Soljen, because of what happened in the budgeting process with regard to the funds for the subway project. Ang panibagong timeline po ngayon sa subway project na yan, ang setback ay 5 years. Kung ako po ay tama ang aking recollection sa mga nababasa ko at nakikita sa TV. So setback. Ibig sabihin po yan, yung 5 taon na yan, magbabayad tayo ng mga commitment fee, mga interest payments. Panibagong, alam niyo na po kung anong ibig sabihin, Madam Solicitor General. And there goes the table regarding the budget for that subway. Makikita po ninyo dyan sa table na yan. Noong 2019, meron ng program funds yan na 13 billion. The following year, 38.6. 2021, 21.1. 2022, 3 billion. 2023, 25 billion. Biglang nawala po noong 2024. Pati po yung loan proceeds nawala noong 2024. Nawala din yung local counterpart noong 2024. Kaya po under the year 2024, NA, andun. Ngayon po, mapapansin ninyo, noong 2023, merong total program funds na 25.1 para sa project na yan. Pero doon sa loan proceeds na galing sa lender, biglang nawala. Yung local counterpart, meron pa rin, 25.1. Gusto ko lang pong malaman, bakit po kaya nawala yung loan proceeds noong 2023? Pero merong local counterpart. Does this mean that the lender stopped the release of the loan proceeds?
Your Honor, I do not have the answer. It is our position that it goes to the policy question. We might hate the decisions, or we might make a determination that it is an unsound decision and it isn't good for the public, but we did not get any information and we did not ask why and how they put the items in the appropriation when they did.
I think that's fair enough. By way of an answer, Madam Soljen, we would not know, no? Pero kung ikaw ay nagpapautang at bigla mong tinigil yung pagpapautang mo, may problema yung nangungutang para sa akin. Ngayon po, noong 2024, nawala din yung total program, yung loan proceeds at yung local counterpart. At nagsimula lang po umusad ulit noong 2025 at 2026. Lahat po ito ay nasa unprogrammed funds, FAP eh. Hindi po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ngayon po, itong subway project na ito ay flagship project ng gobyerno. Matagal na po nating inaasam itong subway na ito. In fact, in my research, itong blueprint for the subway project was or came up during the time of former President Ferdinand Marcos Sr. in the late 70s. Ganun po katagal yung subway project na yan. At nabuhay lang po ulit nung panahon ni former President Rodrigo Duterte. Pero nasa program funds po siya. Ang iniisip ko po, kung ito ay flagship project at talagang makakatulong sa ating mga kababayan, bakit po nasa unprogram funding or unprogram funds where this is reduced at yung iba pang factors na negative that comes with unprogram appropriations, Madam Soljen. Bakit hindi na lang po siya sa program funds? That way, program yung local counterpart funding, program yung lender's part of the obligation or the proceeds, I mean, at tuloy-tuloy ang project. Hindi po ba?
Yes, Your Honor. It is the position of the respondents that it goes again to a policy question
Policy
of the
question,
Congress.
yes.
May I elaborate,
Yes.
Your Honor? Thank you. And maybe perhaps it is also important to understand the rationale behind the separation of powers. The Constitution is patterned after the U.S. Constitution, which really wanted a proper check and balance to the executive. For example, in the U.S. experience, when the president wanted to support the Vietnam War, all the Congress had to do was to withhold the funding so that the troops can go home. So that means that, because you are correct in your observations, in your comments, that why is it that there are movements from the program to unprogrammed if they are priorities? But we could also ask the question, why is it that the Constitution gave the power of the purse to the Congress, who are more in touch with the particular interests and have a local view, rather than, why not to the executive, which has the expertise of the DBM and all the studies? So why is it that it is lodged in Congress? And if I may proffer, Your Honor, it is a very important check and balance that is being designed by the Constitution for the Congress to be a check to an executive who might also be abusing its own power. So they are checking each other.
Precisely, Madam Soljen. Alam po ninyo, nabanggit niyo ang United States of America, after whom our Constitution was patterned. Sa aking intindi sa budget process sa Amerika, wala yata silang unprogrammed appropriations. Kaya nga po nakakaroon sila ng government lockdown eh. At itong si Donald Trump, nakakailangan ng pondo para ituloy pa ang kanyang military campaign sa Middle East, humihingi ng panibagong pondo sa Kongreso. That's how they do it in the United States. Kung makikita nga po ni Donald Trump itong UAs natin, he will turn into somebody like Jerry Maguire. Alam niyo po kung bakit? Alam niyo po si Jerry Maguire? An early 90s movie by
Yes po.
where Tom Cruise and Renee Zellweger
You had me at hello
appeared,
po.
no? Napanood po ninyo yun, Madam Soljen.
Yes
Very
po.
lovely and romantic movie. Nung makita po ni Tom Cruise si Renee Zellweger, yung asawa niya na gustong kumala sa kanya, sabi ni Tom Cruise kay Renee, "You complete me." Kung ito pong UA, makita ni Donald Trump, maniwala kayo sa akin, sasabihin niya sa UA, you complete me because I can continue with my wars in the Middle East without congressional approval and oversight. Yan po ang isang risk ng unprogrammed appropriations if it is in the context of the United States of America Constitution. Pero ang pinag-uusapan po natin ay Constitution ng Pilipinas. At sa aking paniwala, sa aking matinding research sa constitutional framework regarding our budget, wala pong espasyo ang unprogrammed appropriations sa ating national budget. Maraming salamat po, Madam Solicitor General. Chief, I'm finished. Good afternoon to everybody.
Thank you po, Your Honor.
Thank you, Justice Mon Hernando.